Welcome everybody, it's Paul Anthony here again, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use the wedding planner. Now the wedding planner, actually it's a wedding music planner, and it's just another simple 4-step questionnaire. So the first thing you'll do is once you log in, you're going to click I will be making a wedding plan for my event. And in the first step you're going to add all the details of everyone involved, so the groom's details, bride's details, emergency contact, venue details, the function manager, and just the name of the photographer and videographer, so the DJ knows everyone involved before he even arrives, he or she. So once you're done, you can click save and next. Now in the next step we're going over the cultural background of the bride and groom, because quite often with weddings having cultural music plays a big part in it, because we've got the parents there, and we want to be bringing the two cultures together. So we're starting off with the bride's nationality. If you're Australian, just put Australian in there, that's fine. Same for the groom. But yeah, if it's something else, if it's Greek, Italian, Chinese, or whatever it is, you put that in there. So let's use an example and say Greek music. Will there be a lot of people from this country at your wedding? Let's say we're going to say yes. You may provide extra music for the DJ to play if this is the case. Do you want music from this culture at your wedding? Now you may say no, even if there will be many people, or you say yes. And if you do, then the next step is going to be what format will you be providing that? So it might be MP3s on a USB stick. And so the same you'll do for the groom as well. Next. Okay, now the next step, step 3, is going to be the key songs. So if any of these songs are not on our list and you have spoken with us and confirmed we do not have them, then it's your responsibility to provide them on a CD or a USB for a DJ in order. That's obviously if it's on a CD in order. If it's on a USB, you just put it in a folder for the DJ key songs or dancing music, background music, and organize it like that. Okay, so as for the questions, first we're going to look at, will the pre-dinner drinks be in the same room or a separate area? What's the entrance song? Will you be having entrance song for the bridal party? Yes or no. Put the song in there. If it's something unusual, you might say that you're going to provide that for the DJ. And that's for the bridal party. This is for the bride and groom. You can just choose one song for all the bridal party, and if that's the case, you'll just say no there, and then you'll put yes here. Now the first dance slash bridal waltz slash first dance, you'll put that there. Is your dance choreographed? So if it is, you might say yes, and then you want to say, when would you like people to be the MC to announce everyone onto the dance floor? So if it's choreographed, it might be a very specific time. You might say, oh, it's going to be 2 minutes and 37 seconds. So that depends on if it's choreographed or not, or even if it's not. Some people would like to dance for the whole bridal song. Some people, couples, would only like to dance for the first 30 seconds before the MC is announcing the next people onto the dance floor. So the next question is, who is going to be introduced on the dance floor in what order? So it might be that you want to introduce the parents before the bridal party, and then the bridal party, and then the guests. It can be however you want it to be. You just put them in order there, and then normally after the bridal song there'll be one more slow song for the guests and everyone else in the room to join on the dance floor, so you can put another song there. Normally it's another slow song. Now the next question is about dessert. So do you want people to be seated for dessert? We highly recommend that people are not seated for dessert, because if the venue turns the lights on and tells everyone to sit down, by the time people eat, it's like the DJ has to almost start the dance floor all over again. So I think it's better if the MC will announce that the dessert has been served, but people can just keep dancing if they want to. That's a better option. So I would say no here. but that's up to you, of course. So next question, will the bride be throwing the bouquet? You know, this is about the bouquet and the garter, so you'll enter that in there. And then we're going to be talking about, you know, the farewell circle. So will there be a farewell circle? If yes, you can actually choose a playlist from the song selector, and then you can actually choose one very specific song as you're leaving the room as well. So that's an option there as well. So I'm going to click next. And the final step on the wedding planner is the MC details. So if the DJ is not going to be your MC, you can let us know if that's going to be the case here. But if you do want the DJ to MC, you'll actually speak with us at the office, of course. But if the DJ is not your MC, that's fine. It could be a family member, and you might still want to complete this information because it prints out a really nice and easy to read plan for the MC. So even if it is a family member, you might want to add this information here. So we're going to say, does the venue have a cordless microphone? And then the first thing here we've got is the people being introduced and what order. So we're going to say, okay, the first couple is going to be Rebecca, and say she's the bridesmaid. Don't need pronunciation. David, groomsman. I think I'm not spelling that right. I should know how to spell that. Okay, so next, and so forth. You're going to do that for all the bridal party. For the bride and groom, we're going to say, how will you be introduced? Mr. and Mrs. New surname, name and name, new surname, or is there another way that you would like that to be? And then we do the same thing for the speeches. So for everyone that's speaking, we're going to click add a speaker. So we add them. And then we can click save and finish, and that's going to take us to the last step. Now the last step is there is no other step. It's actually, we're just going to print it out now. So we're going to say, okay, we've completed that. We'll say yes, and that's going to send us an email to let us know that you've done that. And then you can print out the plan. Now the plan layout is actually very good. Makes it very easy for the DJ to see everything that is going on, all the details they will need. So that's the wedding music planner. So it's very straightforward. You should definitely complete this if you have a wedding, because it's asking some very specific questions, and that's going to help the DJ a lot. So hope this video helps. Thanks for your time.